Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Eager to make it 3 wins in a row against a squad who will want to avoid dropping its 4th straight loss will be the backdrop for our next game as we continue our live coverage of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. This is the 5th game for our 6th game offering today, and we are live inside the Montano Hall in Cavite City. Our game at hand is between the Imus AJA Ballers against the Quezon Junior Huskers in the 16 and under division. Good afternoon, friends. Nico Rocha here with Coach Melo Navarro to my left, and Coach Melo, another game for us to witness here between the two cities.
Well, an exciting ball game we've seen do sa 18 under division, no? And itong ang 16 under is promising to be a better one.
So first, let's start with Imus Ballers. Usapan natin dito sa atin si Jericho Abrantes. What can we expect from him for Imus?
Jericho Abrantes is their leading scorer, 16 points per game, 10.8 rebounds. So double-double para sa kanilang leader. And he is being backed up by Dan Inco with 11.5 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4.3 assists, and 2.8 steals.
Now let's talk about the team of Imus. They are currently 2-2. What can we expect from their squad? What kind of team are they heading into this game?
So they're coming off from a 2-game winning streak. And the last assignment nga nila is against Dasmariñas where they won 62-58. In that ball game, they shot decent from the field, 24 out of 64 and 7 out of 21 from beyond the arc. They also out-rebounded Dasmariñas 51-44 in that ball game. They played a solid game all throughout, and it was enough to get them their second win.
Let's now move on to the side of the Quezon Junior Huskers. First off, Wildred Avila.
Wildred Avila is becoming a household name para dito sa Junior Huskers. He has 22.8 points per game, 8.8 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and 2 steals per game. Kanyang naman partner itong si Denzel Ong with 13 points per game, 12.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1.8 blocks.
And with all of that, though we have discussed both Imus and Quezon, we will now have to turn you over to the game announcer for the starting lineup.
Montano Hall, Cavite City. As we continue the excitement and the battle, first we would like to thank Atlantis 88, sponsor of Manny Pacquiao Jr.'s MPBL inaugural season. And here's the fifth matchup, 16 under. Imus AJA Ballers versus Quezon Junior Huskers. Now, first, let's meet the starting five of Imus AJA Ballers. He's playing point guard number 1, Dan Andre Inco. His shooting guard number 22, Kevin Bilyabon. Small forward number 2, Jankar Gadlan. Playing power forward number 19, Jericho Abrantes. At center number 29, Aaron Gabuna. The head coach of Imus AJAA Ballers 16 under, Coach Robert Sanz. Assistant coach Ron J. Enrile, Alvin Harabe, Alaneir Cruz, Teng Carino. And now, let's meet the starting five of Quezon Junior Husker 16 under. He's playing point guard number 11, Andre Madridano. Small forward number 31, Caleb Gonzalez. His shooting guard number 1, Joaquin Lodibice. Playing power forward number 10, Gren Avila. At center number 5, Denzel Ong. Head coach of Quezon Junior Husker 16 under, Coach Ryan Joseph Pino. Assistant coach Mark Palinan. John Mark Sayang. Team manager, Attorney John Kapunan. Team owner, Governor Helen San. And Congressman Mike
Here's the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL battle in the 16 under division with Imus up
Ito
against
ang
Quezon
Junior
Huskers.
MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
As we await for tip-off, it lands in the hands of the Quezon Junior Huskers. So for that, let's start the starting lineup first. To the Vice, Ong, Avila, De Chavez, and Gonzalez to round up your Quezon Junior Huskers 16 under division. While for Imus, AJA Ballers, Inco, Gadlan, Abrantes, and Vidalon, and Gabuna. Nico Rocha here once more with Coach Melo Navarro. Coach, can you share us what to expect between Imus and Quezon?
Well, for Imus, they shot decent sa kanilang last ball game, so we could expect them to continue to pile up those points and yun nga, rely on Jericho Abrantes and Dan Inco to carry the load for them. Para naman dito sa panig ng Quezon Junior Huskers, Wildred Avila and Denzel Ong will be tested as they try to climb back from this 1-3 record that they have. Remember, they won their opening game but ending up losing their next 3 games.
Currently in a losing skid itong ating Quezon Hopefully, pero mahirap yung kalaban nila itong from Imus. So tingnan natin kung mababawian ba nila yung kanilang mga kuya sa 18 and under division. Nakakatapos na yung laro kanina.
Pero ito ang Quezon Junior Huskers, no? They were leading by 2 at the end of the half nung kanilang ball game against the Davao Red Cubs. But it was just a forgettable third quarter wherein itong Davao from being down by 2 led 64-49 at the end of that third.
So yun yung mga key things that we should remember heading into this game. A great move there para sa Quezon. Ong over the trees of Imus. There's like 3 guys around Ong, but he still managed to get that offensive board. 5-2 is their score. And the averages of Denzel Ong, no one can contest that. 13 points, 13 rebounds, 2.5 assists. The tower for the Quezon Junior Huskers. Kitang-kita mo, hindi siya tumatalon. Nakuha niya yung rebound. Talking about Denzel Ong.
Well, he and Wildred Avila are the leaders of this team. And early on nga, itong si Avila din is being very active.
5-2 is our score, 7 minutes and 43 remaining. Ludovice doesn't take the 3, instead the drive, but tapped by the white shirts. And bang! The power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. It's been a while since we last said that. Kasi wala masyado sa last game considering sobrang higpit ng mga defense in the previous one. But Denzel Ong once more gave him 2 points and a rebound. Actually, more than ilan na ba rebounds ni Denzel? Mga 2 rebounds na 2 points and 2 rebounds with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Ong makes the freebie. 5 all right now for the Huskers. Well, Huskers and AJA Ballers. Gadlan. Vidalion thinks about that pass, had to get back. The ball lands back with him though. Too strong of a 3 by Imus. Quezon on the run. And sayang yung runner na. I thought it was already halfway in. But here comes Imus. Barreling through the defender is number 2, John Carl Gadlan.
That is how you finish a fast break situation. No? That's Gadlan showing us yung kanyang strong layup. And dito naman, pinakitaan tayo how to share that basketball.
Pinakitaan tayo ng goggles on how to feed his teammate with his offhand. 9-5 for Imus. Ganito nagsimula yung Imus ng 18 and under division then with some nice interior passing and getting some key stops. 9-5, 6 minutes and 14 remaining. Really patient offense here from what we're seeing. Trying to dump it in the shaded area, but Denzel Ong once more is right there.
That zone defense of Quezon Junior Huskers is gonna be a problem for Imus dahil nga ang haba nitong si Wildred Avila and Denzel Ong. They're really clogging those passing lanes kaya hindi mahanap nitong Imus yung mga big guys nila underneath.
Clogged na nga yung paint. Denzel Ong is also has really long limbs, getting in the way of whatever pass that they want to get inside the paint. Therefore, it getting disrupted and resulting to turnovers. A pass to outside. Right wing shot is in from downtown. Quezon Huskers now with 8 points, down by 1. Shot by number 10, Wildred Avila.
Wildred Avila showing us that he cannot just only score underneath. Meron din siyang 3-point range. And sabi nga natin, every time you're that type of player, napakahirap mong bantayan dahil is it gonna be a choice between closing you out long or short?
Grabe yung pag-contest doon ni Ong. You can see Ong was also springy and bouncy. And I thought the foul would go to him, pero thankfully, hindi napunta sa kanya. But nonetheless, 2 free throws at the line. On your screen is Aaron Gabuna. Makes the first free throw on Gabuna.
It's going to be a long day para dito sa mga big guys of Imus. because they have 3 tall players protecting that rim for the junior Huskers.
It's gonna be a long day for the
Oh.
Imus ballers. 11 to 8 years to score. They get a stop. Imus giving Quezon a taste of their own medicine when it comes to pressure defense. Ong. Great presence of mind for Quezon how to break that press. Avila for 3.
That is back-to-back 3-pointers mula dito kay Wildred Avila.
Two-man show right now for Quezon. It's a two-headed monster by Denzel Ong and Wildred Avila. Tingnan natin paano makakasakot dito ang Imus with a 3 of their own. Is that 3 free throws? Only 2 sa atin, sabi ng ating referee.
Nonetheless, that is a foul that you don't want to give.
Tingnan mo dito, Coach Melo.
That's the 3-point
Oh.
shot mula nga dito kay Wildred Avila.
Sukat na nila eh, no? Uh, 13 to 11. 4 minutes and 13 remaining. With 3 team fouls already on Quezon, 2 team fouls on Imus. Nice fling to Ludovice. Natawagan ng out of bounds. Dito ang ating Quezon Junior Huskers. Could have went in kung hindi lang nailang sa whistle, eh, no? The play resumes with Vidalon. Imus trying to find their shot here. Great defense though on the side of the Huskers. Another block para sa kanila.
That is Mark Malabanan.
2 blocks already for Quezon.
Just when you thought na nakalusot ka na doon sa primary defender mo,
Meron pa
mas
sa likod.
mahirap pang maiwan yung sasalubong sa'yo. That is, again, Malabanan protecting that rim for the junior Huskers. And if you can't score inside, might as well try your luck from beyond the arc. Yun na nga ang ginawa doon ng Imus.
Oh, si Vidalon. Ludovice with a tap from behind. Great presence of mind para sa Imus trying to stop that. Actually, yeah, trying to stop that attempt by the junior Huskers. Those seconds to go. Ludovice asking for that screen, utilizing the Denzel Ong. Attention, binigay sa right wing pero wala, short ang 3. 3, no good. Offensive board, a block once more para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Malabanan getting that block. Tawagan ng traveling dito ang Quezon.
But what about Mark Malabanan? Already getting his 2nd block in this ball game, sending a strong message to the rest of that Imus team that you cannot score under my watch.
Yes, yun yung tamang ano, you cannot score under my watch. 2 minutes and 13. Vidalon. Good, sasabihin ko sana good runner. Kaso ano it's off to the left but he was hit on his head as he went up for the shot. That should be 2 free throws for Quezon Junior Huskers rather. No, actually, Imus.
But that's gotta hurt for Quezon Junior Huskers. Yung kanilang primary rim protector na si Mark Malabanan
Dalawa na ba?
already has 2 fouls.
2 fouls agad para kay Malabanan in just less than 3 minutes of action. Coach Melo, something to monitor with regards to how Quezon will defend their paint now. It's only Denzel Ong once more. And Wildred Avila trying to help from the weak side.
Ang mabigat ngayon for Quezon Junior Huskers, yung kanilang primary scorers will be forced to play defense dahil nga mauupo ng medyo mahaba-haba itong si Mark Malabanan.
Vidalon makes the second, 18 to 11. 7-point lead now for Imus. Parang ano lang, no? Bilis lang din for Imus to get away from the tie ball game that we just saw from a few minutes ago. But a timeout on the floor by the Quezon Junior Huskers. See you guys after this.
Organizers.
This is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. A look at the kids who are really enjoying the basketball action here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium. Kasama nila yung kanilang mga mama or lola. Breaking the press. Ganda naman ang ni Ludovice. Full head of steam. And looking like, it looked like an end one. Good for an end one. Kinapos lang.
That was the perfect example of everything but the shot. Itong si Ludovice being that one-man press break, evading 5 defenders. Medyo naubos lang yung lakas niya doon for that layup. Kinapos na eh.
Ludovice at least getting rewarded with 2 free throws here in the first quarter. Minute and 52 on your screens is number 26 for Imus. That is Chasmir Olaes. Kakapasok na lang rin dito para sa ating mga white shirts. Minute and 47 remaining. Imus swinging the ball. It's now in the post. Back for the downtown shot. No good and rebounded by Quezon. Risky pass though. Somebody from Imus was already tracking that ball. Man. 4-3 hits the back rim. Another try sa tres. Hindi. Sumalaksak. Ratuste. Tawagan ng 3 seconds dito ang ating Imus.
That is good defense on the part of Junior Huskers. Momentarily, nakakakita ng butas itong mga taga-Imus but they're quick to recover.
Very quick to recover and able to disrupt that pass as well.
Oh, walang makitang driving lane at open looks itong mga taga-Imus.
A 3. Si Ludovice na naman, Coach Melo. And ramdam na ramdam natin yung presence niya even though that has only been his 5th point. Because, ang ganda ng usage niya. Siya nagbababa ng bola, making sure that the ball gets to their main guys. And look at that! Ludovice once more with a steal and finally converting that layup. One-man show so far for him. I mean, this past 2 minutes has been his.
So that's certainly a welcome development on the part of the Junior Huskers dahil nga heavily they are relying on Avila and Ong. And itong offensive production na ginagawa ngayon ni Ludovice will definitely be of big help.
Man with his second 3-point shot of the game, still too strong. Same outcome as his first shot. Another one para sa Imus. Actually, tutuwa ako dito, Coach Melo, na ang daming tres na ina-attempt. Diba? Usually, di natin nakikita yan eh.
Well, it's because in their previous games, both of these teams shot well from the 3-point line. 7 out of 21 mula dito sa Imus at that's 8 out of 24 naman para sa panig ng Quezon. So, alam nila that they can convert those baskets. Kaya naman in this ball game, they're trying to look for those.
Yeah, we're in the 1600 division. Really rare to see teams so far na resulting to the 3-point line to get majority of their points. Was that an end one?
That basket should count para dito kay Ludovice who has been very active on both ends of the floor and on that last time, nakakuha nga siya doon ng
saktong-sakto. Pound for pound. Power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. Grabe naman yung move na yun ni Ludovice. That is his 9th point. 9 points na siya dito sa first quarter.
And that's what you get by attending mga sessions sa Pound for Pound Fitness. No? Not just being strong, but also being agile and flexible. Stretch layup nga ang pinakita sa atin doon last time.
Stretch layup with the bump. Not really. It's a really hard thing to do. And a foul on the ground bago magano. Penalty na rin dito. Ang Quezon, that's why Imus will head to the line with 3.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Let's see if they can convert. Lolo, nakafocus sa nangyayari dito sa action na Imus AJ Ballers and Quezon Junior Huskers. Good for the first one. That is number 13. That is Lawrence Jacobe. Averaging 8.5 points, 4.3 rebounds a game.
That's what we love about Junior MPBL, no? People from all ages, all genders, really loving the action.
Muntikala ko. That Hail Mary shot looked good. But at the end of the first quarter, 21 para sa Quezon Junior Huskers, 19 para sa Imus AJA Ballers. Take a look here. Coach, yung Atlantis 88 move of the game. It's just a simple play, but it's a two-man action between Denzel Ong and was it Wildred Avila? Yes, it's Wildred Avila. Ong to Avila, two-handed monster connection. See you guys in the second quarter.
Ng mga participants at mga bisita na nandito ngayon. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Here now in the second quarter with Quezon up by 2 against Imus. And Coach, what did you notice in the first quarter between the two squads?
Well, itong Quezon was able to shoot better from the field, 53% compared to the only 30% para dito sa Imus. But what's proven to be a great difference for Imus is yung kanilang ability to create easy baskets of those turnovers. Para naman dito sa Quezon Huskers, yung sabi mo nga, yung two-headed monster nila ngayon nanganak. Naging tatlo na with Ludovice playing outstanding basketball so far.
And Joaquin Ludovice, let me just mention this, Coach. The first time, this is his first game for the Junior MPBL. That's why Quezon Junior Huskers looking like a completely different team. Hindi ito na-scout because walang pwedeng i-scout about Ludovice unless he has highlights on YouTube, right?
Well, I wonder how he's related to a good friend of mine, Ivan Ludovice.
Oh, okay.
Who's also, I believe, hailing from Quezon din.
You can ask, Coach. That's one of the things that maybe we can ask after the game or in-game or during halftime break. Let's see what kind of information we can get from that one.
See, he plays alike.
They play alike. So ano sila, more of headstrong, they love to attack the rim and can facilitate from time to time. Kasi Ludovice naman, well, before that, power move once more. Brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. And that is by Zam Curvy Recamara.
The good thing about Quezon Junior Huskers, lahat almost ng half-court sets nila, nako-convert nila with an assist. So it's really about involving your teammates and making everybody look good. Because at the end of the day, as long as nakaka-shoot kayo, that's a cause of celebration for the whole team. It doesn't have to be just 1, 2, or 3 persons.
Would you believe that is only the third assist para sa Quezon, considering ang ganda ng ikot ng bola. Traveling called on Sal Andre Man. Averages 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists in the past 4 games for the Imus AJA Ballers. Naalala ko si Terrence Man tuloy. Di ba? Trey Man, Terrence Man. Gotta love that last name here.
Oh, that's a risky pass.
Buti na lang yung trajectory ng bola no? Diretso sa kamay niya Here comes Imus with a fast break of their own. Good thing they were able to recover it. Akobe. Spin move. Somebody was there to contest the shot. Quezon's playing a 2-3 defense right here. Akobe with a push shot, no good. Rebounded once more by the orange shirts. Here they come. Untalan. Ooh, somebody was there in between. I thought it would hit his legs, but there's also a turnover, unable to corral that pass. See, this is Sal Andre Man to inbound the ball for Imus.
And so far, this 2-3 zone of the Junior Huskers, talagang pinapahirapan ng Imus. They could not find those gaps.
So far, very disciplined tong defense ng Quezon. like what we're seeing, pero medyo sumabit. Kakasabi, ano ba to? Jinxu agad, sabi, kakasabi ko lang. Discipline. Pero sumabit at that time. Nagsabayan na yung galaw ng dalawang players natin.
Right on cue. As soon as you said disciplined, ito, natakam na sumundot itong si Zuniga because that was a cross pass and medyo mabagal ang dating ng bola, no? But nonetheless, natawagan siya doon ng kanyang first personal foul.
25-21, 6 minutes and 30 remaining here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium. You guys are always free to watch. It is free to watch to get inside the gymnasium, just to witness some action, the future of Philippine basketball right here that you see on your screens. Untalan had to get crafty with it, but wow! Rebounded and a putback from below by number 13. That is Recamara, Zam Curvy.
Well, itong si Zam Recamara nga, he was trying to battle it out against a white shirt pero pinalad siya that time at that ball went in the basket.
27-23 after that shot.
That's Liwanag seeing some light in that defense of Quezon Junior Huskers.
A great stoppage from behind. Well, a great tap from behind. And man, once more. His first 2 points para dito sa ating laro. Second game, afternoon game slate, live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 98 on Signal. Grabe umatake itong mga bata na to, no? No fear at all kung sino yung nasa loob. 27-25 right now. Oh, not sure bakit natawagan ng technical foul. Tawagan ng technical foul dito ang Imus. Is it because of the jersey, Coach?
Well, our game officials have been very consistent in trying to manage nga yung ating uniform protocols. And a reminder to the players if they're watching right now, no,
Tuck it in.
basta't game time na, make sure it is tucked in dahil once bigla kang bunutin ng coach mo, you need to make sure that everything is in order.
Hirap na yan, Coach, kapag biglang tatawagan ka tapos imagine mo, 1 point lead lang kayo. Naku po. How things can change quite drastically. Left corner shot. Hits back rim. But recovered once more by Quezon. The Junior Huskers. No good on that short stab on the 15-footer. But it should go back to Imus right after that possession. Ito, Coach, down lang yung Imus by 3. Shooting 9 for 26, which is good for 34%. While yung kalaban nila, yung Quezon, 10 for 19, 52%. They have the more attempts, but just not able to convert those extra shots that were given to them.
Well, what's keeping them alive is yung kanilang rebounding. They are +7 on that department, 18-11.
And we still don't see any Denzel Ong and Avila right now on the floor for Quezon. That's complete trust, right? Pag wala pa yung 3 main players mo.
And that's Nash, Kobe, Veluz telling us, okay lang, pahinga muna sila. I got this.
But so far, may maraming play. We've been seeing that kind of pass right now with just throwing it without knowing who's in front of you. And sometimes you have to assess the floor first before doing those kind of things. Once more for Man. That is his 4th point after that putback. Give him a rebound as well.
That's turnover number 8 para dito sa Junior Huskers. But quickly, they respond with that fast break attack on the other end. Itong si Recamara has been very active so far. Nakita natin dito, 2 white shirts ang pumilit na pigilan siya doon. But you gotta love their quick advance passing, no, talking about Junior Huskers. It's opening up a lot of opportunities for them.
Yes, but that pass, that forward passing, sometimes has its cons, right? They already have committed 10 turnovers after that one. But at the free throw line for Quezon, they're 5 of 7, still okay. But they have to make these free throws if we're gonna be up for another tightly contested game, just like what we saw in the 18 under division. Timeout by the Imus AJA Ballers. You guys are watching Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL.
Bisita na nandito ngayon. Magandang araw.
You are watching Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 98 on Signal TV. Nico Roch here with Coach Mero Navarro, your panel for today, the afternoon slate of games.
Ito ang Imus off that timeout, trying to break the 2-3 zone of the Quezon Junior Huskers, but nothing going for them. Broken play, but a lucky break dahil nakuha na nila ng foul itong Junior Huskers.
31-29 is our score right now with Man, Sal Andre Man at the line. Started off quiet, but lately, the past minute or so, ramdam na ramdam natin yung imprints niya sa bola. Makes the first free throw. Next one could tie this game. Currently in their second quarter. And knock on wood na, Coach Melo, but I really like na medyo lumiliwanag na sa labas. Don't you think? Or don't say it's too, or don't say so. Because baka magano pa eh, baka biglang bumawi pa yung ulan eh.
Oo, but we're hoping na tuloy-tuloy na yung pagganda ng panahon.
Oo.
Kasabay nung magandang jump shot na yun na pinakita sa atin.
Ni Sal.
Ni Sal Andre Man.
Hulog yung ating mga ano dun, no? Yung mga poster. Grabe yung labanan para sa bola. At yun na nga, no? When the score is like this, that's how you determine who could be the winner. The battle for the 50-50 balls. But I think that's only a foul on the floor, right? There's no shooting motion there. And it should go back to the Quezon Junior Huskers. I'm trying to fix the signs here sa ating mga sponsors that made this event possible. 32-31, leading pala Imus by 1, Coach. All right, we have been given the approval to resume play, but before that, timeout muna, not timeout, more substitutions muna para sa ating Imus AJA Ballers. That is with number 1 entering for Imus. That is Inco, Dan Andre Inco, the captain. And Gabuna, number 29. Ludovice is back once more. With Denzel Ong right there as well. Avila as well. Silang tatlo pinagsabay ang pagpasok to end the second quarter.
But a hand check foul will be called here. Too sticky that time. Itong si Nash, Kobe, Veluz. So both our teams trying to employ a zone defense, although different looks. Pero maganda yung ginagawa nila yun kasi talagang masikip underneath eh.
O, kailangan na maging maingat. Kasi patapos na yung quarter natin dito. Ayan na. Oop! It's a turnover on the Junior Huskers. Bugbog na dito yung ating mga yung mga boards natin. Some key substitutions going on right now as we are now in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Inco directing traffic for his teammates. Gives it to the left side. Man is right there. Attempted a few three-pointers a while ago, although he didn't make any of those. Pero nakakabawi naman siya sa inside the paint shots niya.
That play took a very long time to develop, kaya matatawagan dito ng 24-second violation ng Imus. They were trying to go for that middle ball screen action, but dine-deny ng Junior Huskers yung path na yun, itong si Man. So that screener should slip, or tawag dyan yung ghost screen, para maging open for that drop pass.
Ludovice to the right side, a 3. And that is Wildred Avila.
That's
11 points now.
Oh, 3-pointer number 3 para dito kay Wildred Avila.
Matik pagdating kay Wildred Avila. Kapag iniiwan mo sa 3, there's a reason why. He's scoring a lot of points, averaging 23, but a counter by Imus. Back with a 1-point lead. Ludovice getting hounded. And it's a foul on the floor.
Yung 3-pointer na yun on the other end for Imus. That's Prince Angeles Rosaroso.
Oo, si Rosaroso. What a way to introduce yourself in a game, right? Kakapasok mo lang, tres ka agad. Yun yung mga spark plug off the bench.
Well, he could be the zone buster, no? Para dito sa Imus.
Zone buster. So, but another wrinkle that you think about is how to control those guys. But first, it's Uy! Buti na lang. Merong kakampi na nakabuntot kay Sal.
Itong si Salman tried to baby that layup, but Abrantes was there to do the cleanup job. But ito nga yung Quezon Junior Huskers. Every time merong good play mula dito sa Imus, they quickly try to attack them. And on this time, successful sila doon, able to score a 2-point basket.
Si Ludovice once again proving to be the second option after Wildred Avila. Sana makita natin siya in the next few games for Quezon. What a way to have your debut like this. 14 points ka agad. Hindi pa tapos yung first half o patapos pa lang. Pero yun, just like after we said that, naka-steal ang Imus. And once again, the lead is back to 5 after that layup. 2 seconds to go. It's the ball of the Quezon Huskers. And that's the end of the first half. 39 para sa Imus AJA Ballers, 36 para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. With Imus just getting that key steal and making a 3-point lead. Check here, the Atlantis 88 move of the game by none other than Joaquin Ludovice, playing in his first junior MPBL game.
Joaquin Ludovice showed us yung inverted Euro step, finishing with that left hand. And tingnan natin kung matutuloy nila yan sa ating second half.
39-30. Good afternoon. You are watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And Coach, anong masasabi mo sa performance ng team niyo right now?
Sa akin, medyo satisfied naman kami sa ginagawa ng mga bata. So, kasi ang battle cry nga namin ngayon, Battle of Longganisa eh. Kasi may Lukban longganisa sila, may Imus longganisa kami, pasarapan na lang kami ng ano. Hindi, joke lang. Gusto ko yun. Yun. Talagang yun yung ano namin. Siguro, sabi ko nga, hindi kami pwedeng mapagod. Kung gusto namin manalo, hindi kami pwedeng mapagod, hindi kami pwedeng mag-relax. So yun talaga yung game plan na ginagawa namin ngayon.
Bigyan naman natin to for the Quezon assistant coach, si John Mark Hayag. And coach, what about you? Ano comments mo for the junior Huskers heading into the second half?
Maybe on my personal perspective, we need to work on our team chemistry, especially that it's the first game of Joaquin Ludovice with us. So I think that's one of the pointers that we need to work on as the second half comes.
Alright, coach, sino mga babatiin natin?
First of all, siguro maraming salamat sa bumubuo ng team ng Imus, Adja Ballers, and sa mga parents na nandito ngayon na nanonood na sumusuporta sa bawat teams sa Quezon. Welcome to Cavite. So, ngayon, binabati ko ang sponsors, Takomoto, Boss Vic Soliman, PH Cares Pamayanang Handa, Boss June Passion, Skytel kay Ma'am Dimple, Unbox Apparel, and especially we'd like to greet Mayor Alex Advincula, Congressman AJ Advincula, Imus City Sports, Sir Patrick Paulme, Sir Junji Alamo, at sa lahat po ng konsehal at sa lahat po ng mga Imuseño. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, coach. John, ikaw, sino naman papasalamatan mo dito?
Of course, Kuya, first of all, I would like to thank and greet our beloved Governor Helen Tan of the province of Quezon, our team owner, Congressman Mike Tan, our team manager, Attorney Don Kapunan, and to the parents of the players who have given their trust to lend their kids to us. So yun po. At saka yung mga nanood from Lucena City and Marinduque. Hello.
Thank you again, coaches. You are watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
My fellow Filipinos, today marks a historic moment as
Take a look here at some of the first half highlights for the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
It was the inside scoring of Imus, yung kanilang transition. That's worked for them, but on the side of Junior Huskers, 3-point shot mula dito kay Wildred Avila and the emergence of Joaquin Ludovice. He is the leading scorer right now for the Junior Huskers, providing not only the points but the stability in their offense, creating for his teammates as well, and most importantly, no, yung advantage na nakukuha nila sa kanya, that point guard matchup, dahil he is a tall point guard for this division.
Ayan na nga. And Coach Melo, what can we observe here between Imus and Quezon after that first half? Can you share with us some of the things you saw after checking the stats for both squads?
Well, the only big disparity dito is yung kanilang rebounding. 23 for Imus, 15 only for Quezon. And also, that turnover story plus 3 dito ang Quezon. That's the reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And the score there is 39-38 with Quezon converting here to open the third quarter festivities. Napalakas yung pasa doon. Here they come. Ahead of the break is Avila. And the lefty finish. Oh, he was fouled right there. That is by number 10. Actually, that's not number 10 who shot it. It was number 11 para sa Quezon Junior Huskers.
That's Andre Madridano.
Si Andre Madridano. Oh, I remember Andre Madridano. Covered this game quite a few times. Covered the Huskers. How many times? Like 2-3 times already.
Actually, it's my third time already covering the Huskers.
Hindi, ikaw ata kasama ko lagi pag Quezon Junior Huskers. Eh. And I would remember Madridano being one of those guys. He also plays like Ludovice to a certain degree.
But right now, no, yung kanyang minutes nga has been eaten up by Joaquin Ludovice. But it's gonna be a welcome development for the Junior Huskers. Kung dalawa sila na mag-step up dahil hindi nagbabago ngayon yung level. Whoever is on the floor for them.
Yes. Agreed there. Coach Melo, tingnan natin how it's gonna be. Now that so far si Ludovice is starting off the bench, right? Wala siya dito eh para sa opening third quarter lineup nila.
Pass.
Great pass. Even better defense though. Defense reigning supreme on the other side of the court. Madridano, Andre. Wow! Muntik na mag-react. Kala ko yung pectus ng bola eh. Will bring it inside the ring. No good. The bank shot is open. 41-38. 3-point lead for Imus.
That's Gadlan trying to make things simple para sa Imus, scoring off that bank shot.
Here comes Imus once more. And they convert easily. Siya nadapato kanina si Inko. But able to get the basket there after the stops by Cavite. Imus, AJA Ballers, 45-38 now.
Back-to-back points para dito sa Imus, and just like that, they are now leading by 7. Courtesy of this easy layup from their team captain, that's Dan Andre Inco.
Dan Andre Inco averaging 11.5 points, 6 rebounds, 4.3 assists per game. And you can guarantee he will help you out in both offense and defense. Definitely a great two-way player para sa Imus AJA Ballers.
That was a better press break that time mula dito sa Junior Huskers. The guys in white failing to drop down on that defense, kaya naman nalibre sa ilalim tong Junior Huskers.
Gadlan didn't use the screen, sees a gap in the defense, and he converts. Late closeout para sa Quezon.
And you gotta love that quick first step na pinakita sa atin doon ni John Carl Gadlan. Really nothing flashy.
Nothing flashy.
Doon sa kanyang move na yun, it's just a basic rip going to his right. But that quickness, such a hard to stop itong si Gadlan.
It also helps that you're a really long player, right? Long limbs, keeping it out, keeping the ball away from the defenders or lurking in the shaded area. A board by number 19 for Imus. That is Jericho Abrantes, now with 4 points and 10 rebounds after that. And another made jump shot for Imus, and the lead is slowly starting to balloon. Ong. Ito naman si Denzel Ong. We felt his presence early in the first quarter, but now medyo na-check siya, Coach Melo. Would you agree?
Well, it was because itong si Mark Malabanan has been sitting on the bench, no? So napilitan magtrabaho sa depensa. Double effort ang ibinigay nitong si Ong at ni Avila, kaya naman nag-sacrifice kahit papano yung kanilang offense. But now that Malabanan is back, we could expect these guys to focus more with their scoring.
A rebound there by Denzel Ong. That is his 4th rebound only. A floater. Too strong, rebounded by Wildred Avila, and he converts. The lead is back to 5.
That is what we're talking about, no? Yung value of having itong si Mark Malabanan. That score was made possible because he was able to tap that ball to Avila.
Quick buckets for Quezon Junior Huskers, who are down by 9 a while ago. Bilis rin nakabawi. It's a mix of parang man-to-man defense and zone, no? Parang siya, variation. But when you're gonna give up layups, dapat hindi naman ganun. It's like a red carpet.
That offense took a lot of time to develop, but Dan Inco, just being the smart player that he is, breaking that defense. At ito, agad naman, creating that turnover again and quick 2 points for Imus.
You know, kapag nahihirapan ka i-break yung defense, grabe. Ibigay mo lang kay Ludovice and he'll break it. But what a stop there by Imus. I like this back and forth action that we're seeing right now. And that is called for 3 seconds. Natawagan ng 3 seconds si Jericho Abrantes.
But this is the dish given by Joaquin Ludovice. Gadlan not giving up on that play. It was already an open shot, but the effort being shown here by these players.
You are watching Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We'll be back shortly. We are back here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium, the home of the Cavite City Aces Solar. 53-44 is our score with Imus in the driver's seat right now, dominating the third quarter 14-8. And they are, well, they have the better rebounding output than Quezon. More assists on their end, getting the key steals. And kakasabi ko lang, yung sa steals, they get one more to their tally. A runner. It looks good, just rolling off the rim. It lands in the hands of their team captain. No good. A scramble for the ball. And it's now with Quezon. They're also running, not wasting any time. And almost a turnover as well. What a quick, fast-paced game that we are witnessing right now in the third quarter between these two squads.
The intensity of both these teams talagang off the roof. Itong pinapakita sa atin. Diving for those loose balls, running up and down.
And talaga, it's more of you have to huff and puff. If you're a player who's pag hindi ka well-conditioned, maano ka talaga dito eh. Kasi sakto talaga, kung gusto mo i-up yung conditioning mo sa pound-for-pound fitness, is a perfect partner for any athlete or for those who are into sports. You don't need to be an athlete, but if you just appreciate the kind of conditioning that these kids have, give it a try.
And speaking of conditioning, Joaquin Ludovice showing us a tough bucket right there. Binali pa in midair, but still able to finish that basket.
Was that his first points here in the third quarter? Because I think his first 2 points in the third quarter. He had 14 in the first half. And if they want to catch up and get the victory, they need more of the output from Joaquin. A 3 attempt by Imus. And another offensive rebound. They have been dominating the boards, Coach Melo. And that is why they have a commanding lead right now, 56-46. The points from turnovers, 24-16 after that 3-point shot.
And Gadlan just doing everything for his team. Playing defense, scoring fast break points. And that last sequence, pinakitaan tayo na kanyang sniping from beyond the arc. So he's a complete player, talking about Gadlan.
Gadlan now scoring in double digits with 12 points and a rebound. Another one, 15 now for Gadlan. 15-2 with an assist to his name. Ganda ng pag-distribute ng scoring ng Imus.
As we take a look at this first 3-pointer of Gadlan, and this one, that's the second one, back-to-back para sa kanya. And this is gonna be a welcome development for Imus dahil mag-open up ang driving lanes nitong Quezon. They'll be forced to extend that defense to Gadlan.
Easily the best game of John Carl Gadlan so far, only averaging 9 points and 7 rebounds in their previous 4 outings. Now, I would say offensive explosion for him, finding his groove. He's playing within the flow of the offense para sa Imus. And that's the best brand of basketball, right? Yung walang pinipilit, just finding the open man. But not a good pass there. Ironically, by man.
That's too risky para dito sa Imus. 3 tao dadaanan ng pasa na yun eh.
A 3 attempt by Joaquin. Hits front iron. And Imus, look at Inco just breaking down the defense of what Quezon has set up.
Well, ito nga si Dan Inco. He is their team captain and this definitely shown the way dito sa ating third period. If I'm not mistaken, already scoring 7 points ito sa ating third period. He set the tone when things were not going well for his team.
Walang nag-pick up sa kanya dun eh, no? Usually pag ano, you have to pick the guard up from the perimeter already to stop the momentum. But I think because of his teammates, itong si Dan Inco, able to make their shots from all around the court. Naging conscious ka na eh. Kailangan to bantayan. Tingnan, nandiyan may mga 3-pointers.
And speaking of being conscious, yung ating crowd,
Yan.
every time nakikita yung sarili nila dito sa
Nagtatago.
ating LED walls, eh talaga namang nagtatago. Dalawa lang yan. It's either hindi nagpaalam o iba ang pinaalam.
Ay, mami. Si coach talaga gumagawa ng mga senaryo. Ooh! Alright. Grabe yung kay Ludovice na yun. Dami yung ganung reaction pagdating kay Joaquin eh, no?
Joaquin Ludovice is a fun player to watch. Ano? Because he's very explosive on offense. Could finish strong to the hoop, could create for his teammates, kaya very unpredictable.
Yung reaction ko, kala ko papasok na yung bola eh. Pero at the last second, bumibitaw lang. And that's why I feel they're still in this ball game. Whenever he has the ball, it feels like it's a bucket. It's a sure bucket for Joaquin Ludovice. Now, with 18 points, 2 rebounds, assists in 22 minutes of action. 61-50. Penalty na dito ang Imus. But with a minute and 47 remaining, they just need to stay patient in the defensive end and not give the Huskers anymore some freebies if they want to win without any hitches. Man, great, good pass to the cutting player under the basket. Unfortunately, it results to a turnover.
Coach Rob Sanz telling his players, take your shot, libre na eh. Overpassing sometimes could not help you din.
Ooh, medyo malakas yung tama kay Yu dun ah.
Strong contact.
Si Yu naman parang wala namang tumama sa kanya. Andre, Jacob Yu kakapasok lang dito sa ating laro with a minute and 20 remaining.
Parang mas naramdaman pa natin yung contact kesa sa kanya.
Yung whiplash ng kamay, no? Yung itsura niya naman, parang walang tumama. Let's take a look one more time here. Bakit kami nag-react?
Shot fake.
Boom! Yun, no? I mean, it's no laughing matter, but we're laughing at how tough he is. I don't think he even recognized what happened. Anyway, play resumes. Imus has the ball with a minute and 10 remaining. Sal drives. Great hop step by Sal, Andre. Man.
One of the better decisions of Sal Andre Man in this ball game. Inantay niya na mag-shift yung depensa doon, kaya nalusutan niya yung help defense.
Alam mo to si Sal Andre Man. Reminds me of how Justin Sanchez used to play when he was with the Red Cubs. You know, a tall forward growing into his body. And ngayon kitang-kita mo all 6'5" of Justin Sanchez and can also hit threes.
Well, that's definitely a Justin Sanchez play, yung three-pointer
Yung three-pointer na yan. Recently na ba natin nakikita yung Justin Sanchez na taking it to the rim? Or that has always been part of his repertoire back in the day?
Well, he was more of an open court finisher back in high school.
Okay,
Talking about Justin Sanchez. Pero na-develop na nga niya yung kanyang outside shooting. And it has turned out to be one of his main weapons.
Mas nagre-rely na nga siya sa tres niya ngayon compared to the drive. But a pound-for-pound move. Brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Denzel Ong is at the line. It's been a quiet second half for him. 66-52. Quezon was outscored 27-17 here in the third quarter. 21 seconds remaining. 15 on the clock. Quick shot for Imus. So let's see if the Junior Huskers will hold on for the last shot. Ludovice is the one calling the shots right now. Asks for a Denzel Ong screen. 5 seconds remaining. Headstrong to the basket. He gets blocked. They get one more shot here as the possession goes back to the orange shirts.
2.6 seconds. We could expect a quick shot from Ludovice here.
Oh, yun na nga. That's Ludovice. I'm not sure if it's 2 free throws or 3. Tatlo. 3 free throws are gonna be given to Joaquin. And this is a great opportunity to catch up, to cut the lead down to 10 before we head to the fourth and final quarter.
As we take a look at this replay, they're checking.
Clear.
It's from beyond the arc.
And the foul there was on the landing space, right? No, Coach, kaya natawagan. Nawalan siya ng landing space. Good thing he landed with no harm. First of 3 free throws. First one is good for Joaquin.
Most importantly, a chance for them to bring this lead down to a more manageable one entering into the fourth.
Ludovice making free throws. Kulang na lang siguro kahit nakapikit siya, pasok pa rin mga tira niya eh.
3 out of 3. No pressure para dito kay Joaquin Ludovice. This is just a 10-point lead.
This is Atlantis 88 move the game before we head to the fourth and final frame. Once again, Joaquin Ludovice.
Who else would it be para dito sa Junior Huskers? Joaquin Ludovice showing us he could hang in midair.
Question is it enough as we head to the fourth quarter?
Organizers for this.
Looking here at the crowd, currently present for the fourth quarter between the Imus AJA Ballers against the Quezon Junior Huskers. Crowds of different ages enjoying the action here inside the Montano Hall Gymnasium. Nico Rocha here with Coach Melo Navarro, your panel for today's afternoon slate of games. Live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 98 on Signal. And Imus, what a third quarter, Coach. What happened there?
Well, dito nga sa third quarter, itong Imus coming alive. A lot of players contributing their cause. Kaya naman nakabuo sila nitong double-digit lead. But most importantly for Imus, ito nga sila Gadlan playing a breakout ball game, already doubling his usual performance. And even the guys like itong si Salman.
Tawagan ng traveling dito.
So yun yung maganda nangyari dito for Imus. So a lot of the guys, kumbaga, stepping up, making up for those missing productions back in the first half. Kaya naman nakabuo sila dito ng double-digit lead. But the Quezon Junior Huskers, definitely not a push-over team. They will rely heavily nga dito kila Ong, Avila, and another arsenal to their weapon is itong si Joaquin Ludovice.
Imagine, first game pa lang ni Joaquin Ludovice and he's fitting quite seamlessly right now for the Orange. And what more if he gets 3 to 4 more games in, right? The chemistry will just get better, which will make the Huskers even more dangerous moving forward. But now, they're staring at a 10-point deficit against the Imus AJA Ballers, who are clicking on all cylinders right now.
But a foul is going to be called here on Gonzalez on that rebound play. May konting tulak.
And si Avila naman is holding on to his left ankle. So collisions happening at all ends, on all ends of the court. Tingnan natin dito kung papasub si Avila, but you can see he's wincing from the pain as well. Pipilitin niya to. Ayan, nilalakan niya lang to ni Avila. He doesn't want to go out. Go Imus with the sign. Yan, nag-high siya. Buti pa one of the very few fans who are happy with the camera on them. All right, the ballers up for the 3. Could have pushed the lead back to 13 and naupuan to ni Jacobe. I think on a foul on Denzelong as the referee was looking right at him.
Not the best of sequence para dito kay Denzelong. It was, kumbaga, wrong place.
Good thing for Denzel, it's only his first foul, Coach Melo. So, marami pa siyang pwedeng ilabas dito sa fourth quarter and use those fouls to their advantage. At wala siyang fear when it comes to contesting the shots that they try to attempt inside the paint. But so far, itong Imus, wala nang oras. Is that a foul? Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation, no? So far, because of the, kumbaga every game, very abundant yung Pinoy step na yun. No? So far, nakukuha na rin bantayan ng ating mga players. Hindi na rin kumakagat.
Naaamoy na. Siyempre, the place where it origined from. So, if you know how it's done, you know how to counter it after just studying the move. And sometimes a footwork din yun eh. A 3 for the Junior Huskers. It's too strong. Rebounded by number 26 of Imus. That is Chasmir Olaes. Tawagan ng traveling. Ang Imus, I think the landing on the same foot, right, Coach? Yun yung madalas nakikita natin. Seven minutes and 45. 66-56. A lot of stoppages right now. With Quezon playing catch-up after ending the first quarter with a slim 2-point lead. Again, another foul para sa Imus. It's tightening it up here in the fourth quarter. 66-56, 7 minutes and 39. Denzel Ong to inbound. Let's see what they do here. Imus trying to contest that shot. They successfully do it. And rebound on Posadas. Posadas only playing 3 minutes of action right now, in for some crucial minutes to try and preserve the lead or even be a catalyst to increase it. Tawagan na naman ng foul dito ang Quezon. That should be their third team foul. Oh, sorry, that is not on Quezon. That's an offensive foul on Imus. That's 5 fouls on Olaes. And he is out of this game. Hindi rin natin namalayan, no? 4 fouls pala entering this quarter.
That is big because Olaes is one of the guys na nakakatulong sa rebounding itong Imus. So an early rest para sa kanya dito. Olaes ending this ball game with
2 points and a rebound.
2 points and a rebound.
So yung intangibles talaga yung natutulong niya para sa Imus, which is just being a presence inside the paint and prevent guys like Ludovice from walking or waltzing right through in the shaded area. Imus just swinging the ball around, looking for the best option. Nothing being forced here. Sal pulls up for the mid-range jump shot. Ang ganda ng game nito ni Sal Andre, man. Sa pure jump shot as well.
I was going to say, ang ganda ng depensa ng Quezon.
Okay. Sa kanya, mas magandang, better, good offense beats good defense at the end of the day. Joaquin with a pull-up mid-range jump shot of his own. Actually more of a runner than a mid-range jump shot.
Well, Joaquin so far has gone silent dito sa ating ball game. And they're gonna need more of him.
Sal gives it to the right side. A drop pass to inside the paint. Good thing Rosaroso was right there to pick the ball up. They have 4 seconds to shoot. Not sure if Man knows. He pulls up for the mid-range jump shot. And Sal Andre, man, the second half is his half.
He's the guy you want to be holding that basketball for Imus right now. Making the best decisions on that floor, and pinaka-importante doon, he has the best shooting hand right now.
Definitely. But before that, a pound for pound. That is a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. It's available. It's there nationwide. Ito ang ating Pound for Pound Fitness. Check out check it out on Google, and sometimes Google Maps will show you the nearest location of any pound for pound fitness. And once you see their website, it's a lot. It's affordable rates for whatever package that you choose to get with them. 12-point lead para sa AJA Ballers. And man, just doing everything para sa Imus this time, being the playmaker for the white shirts. Nakasagot agad dito ang Quezon with a runner of their own.
Itong si Sal. Man, I told you, the ball needs to be on his hand. If he's not scoring, he's dishing out the assist para sa kanyang mga teammates. And look at how protected that basketball is with him.
Laking tao eh. And he's the one, yun lang, it's something that he has to learn, being the primary playmaker from time to time, which results to a quick 5-point swing in a matter of a minute. But the confidence is always there, something that he can learn from. That's why there are games like this, right?
Itong si Man showing us that he is a man. No, nagkakamali rin.
Yeah, he is a person. He is a man as well. Human, just like all of us. Abantes!
Oh!
And one! Power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness part of the Junior MPBL. And what a way for Jericho Abrantes to get his 10 points of this game. Now officially with a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 26 minutes of action.
Kinapitan na eh. Hinawakan na siya that time, but again, it was not enough. Abantes showing us his strength and will on that last play.
Itong si Jericho Abrantes. Hirap na hirap siya bantayan ni na Denzel Ong. Considering that Denzel Ong is one of the few big men, the pure big men para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. A warning for improper bench decorum on the floor. 75-63, 12-point lead para sa Imus. Still a lot of time left, no? Considering that, si Untalan, Fast and the Furious play for the Junior Huskers.
That's Untalan breaking that Imus trap and taking matters into his own hands, scoring that 2-pointer.
And no one was right there to keep up with the speed of Untalan. Finishing with a righty layup, no contest. Gadlan. The feed, but a stop by the Huskers. 4 minutes and 10 remaining. A pull-up 3. Mabilisan dun yung offense. I don't think that was the right play at that time.
But it would have been big though kung pumasok.
It would have been big, pero ano eh, pababa pa lang yung taga-Junior Huskers. No one was there to get the offensive board. You could have at least waited for Denzel Ong to at least be there.
But ito,
Caught napping.
Gadlan not waiting.
No, he saw his defender caught napping, di ba, Coach? Kita mo na may side glance, diniretso na eh. Alam mo yung presence of mind eh.
That's all that's needed mula dito kay Gadlan. Ano, that split second na tanggalin mo yung attention mo sa kanya, he's gonna be nowhere to be found.
And that's a product of trainings, right, Coach? Hindi mo, you have to, when you know how to read the floor, that comes with the extra work that you do. That's why give Pound for Pound Fitness a look. Who knows, it might take your game to the next level. Alright, back to the game. Slight, not sure what caused the delay. There's small delay. But we resume. Untalan, the speedster for Quezon, losing the basketball. Gadlan gliding through the air. Beautiful play for Imus.
And Gadlan completing that defense to offense action. Siya nakatapik doon. Siya rin ang tumapos with that layup.
Vidalion guarding Ludovice. Ludovice kicks it to Untalan. Untalan gets his own miss. Back to Ludovice. It's wide open for 3. Not able to take advantage of that opportunity. 77-65. The light almost at the end of the tunnel para sa ating AJA Ballers from Imus. Vidalion navigating the feed and the score by Inco, team captain, now with 16 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists.
A lot of players have shown up para dito sa Imus. every time nagpapahinga yung mga best performers sila, may pumapalit na magandang performance din eh. And this time around, that is courtesy of Dan Inco, their team captain.
Agreed there, Coach Melo. What a wild pass. Buti lang Ludovice was able to track that ball down. It's a lucky bounce and nagkatamaan dito ang isang player ng Junior Huskers at Imus.
That's Ludovice and Dan Inco.
Pero okay naman ata si Dan Inco. Na ano lang, tingnan natin ba nangyari. Oh! Sometimes yung acting...
Tawag dyan eh, konting lambing lang.
Konting lambing. At siguro yung momentum ni Ludovice bring down Inco. Nakahawak siguro. Well, anyway, wala pa namang penalty. Play resumes here inside the Montano Hall. Gadlan trying to see what the best option is. Offs for the three. Hits the back rim. Double team with the Quezon Junior Huskers. And the ball possession, unfortunately, actually not unfortunately, fortunately, it's pointing towards their side. 79-67 in the fourth quarter. And it's been trending that way, right? Coach, kala natin na makakahabol ang Quezon. There are times where it looks like they will be able to keep it close, but Imus has an answer to everything that the Huskers are throwing at them.
And medyo nag-slow down din yung offensive production nitong Junior Huskers. So, this guy, sila Ong, Avila, and even Joaquin Ludovice has gone silent in this ballgame.
Yeah, Ludovice only scoring 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Na he was marked ever since they saw the 14-point explosion that he did in the first half. Gadlan has the ball, gives it to the top of the key. Abrantes with a three-point attempt of his own. Picked up by the white shirts that are the offensive rebound. And 2 shots at the line for AJA Ballers. Hirap makapili dito na ano no, na one particular player para sa Imus on who we could give a special mention later in this game. So sabay-sabay na natin malalaman yan, guys. Di muna namin spoil para sa inyo. At the line is Gabuna with 4.7 rebounds and an assist. Makes the second, 80-67 now. 13-point lead, feels like it's safe here in the fourth and final frame. A timeout though by the Quezon Junior Huskers wanting to talk things over.
At ng mga organizers for this
A look here at the Quezon Junior Huskers, who are down by 13 with not much time left. And Alcala to inbound the ball. I think this is the first time we're seeing Alcala inside the ball game, right, Coach? I don't recall seeing number 22. That is Josiah. Oh, she has played 7 minutes already. He was just held in check maybe in the majority of this game.
But the Junior Huskers, another turnover for them, unable to put up an attempt on that last possession. Masakit nga yan because sabi mo nga, time is slowly not becoming a friend for them.
Oh, wala na rin eh. Ano na lang, 1 minute and 25 and hinila dito si Inco ni Gonzalez. Baka makawala na naman. I look at our leadership. Commissioner Keith Picazo. Lagi may hawak yung dalawang telepono si Com. Daming kailangan ayusin para sa liga eh. 80-67 a minute and 25 here in the fourth quarter of the Montano Hall Gymnasium. 16 under division between Imus and Quezon. On your screens, once again, ilang beses na nakita yan, si Dan Andre Inco. Without him, di ganun kaganda rin siguro yung ikot ng bola para sa Imus. Inco ahead of the break. And you can see Denzel Ong with the take foul, preventing another fast break para sa AJA Ballers. And itong Quezon, 21 turnovers. Ito the rebound disparity, coach, 47-31.
So that's the biggest story of this ball game, yung rebounding battle nga. And because of the more possessions na nakuha nitong Imus, they were able to take 71 attempts compared only to 58 para dito sa Quezon. So to put it in simpler words, more shots and more chances of winning.
More
So
chances.
yan ang nangyari dito sa panig ng Imus. They were able to force turnovers, force stops, and take quality baskets mula nga dito kay Lagadlan, Inco, Man. A lot of guys showing up for Imus.
Wala rin sila masagot para kay Man, no? Kay Salandra. I feel like he was an X factor for them on why the offense changed para sa Imus. Take foul there by Quezon. 83-69, just using up all their fouls now here.
In this ball game nga, yung kanilang leading scorer, si Jericho Abrantes. He's one of the guys na talaga ring played very well today.
Makes the first free throw para sa ating Imus AJA Ballers. On their way to win number 13. Number 13 na nalito na. Well, at least may 3 pa rin doon. On their way to win number 3 with 2 losses, finally above the 500 mark. Okay, good 3 there by Joaquin Ludovice. Now with 28 points.
That's back-to-back baskets para dito kay Joaquin Ludovice. But yun nga, during the crucial parts ito ng ating fourth period, medyo na-check siya, nanahimik yung kanyang opensa. But nonetheless, a great performance for him. 32 minutes, scoring 28 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. So he's one of the guys na aabangan na rin para dito sa kupunan ng Junior Huskers. Along with Denzel Ong, along with Wildred Avila.
Once that chemistry starts to build, Coach Melo, I feel like that's where they'll finally get to rack up those wins, right? But right now, they're on their way to their 4th loss. Discouraging as it may seem, there are a lot of silver linings that we see right now on the court for the Quezon Junior Huskers. Especially how Joaquin Ludovice can also be masqueraded as a secondary playmaker for them.
Well, Joaquin Ludovice nga, all throughout this ball game has been trying to find their big guys dyan sa paint. And on that last sequence, na-rewardan doon, recipient of a very nice pass is Mark Malabanan. One of the guys na maaga ring naupo dito sa ball game na to because he is nursing a foul trouble. And because of that nga, napilitang dumipensa si Wildred Avila and Denzel Ong, limiting their offensive production.
Yun yung mga pwede mo sabihin na what could have been, right? Kasi nawala yung mga presence nga nila inside the paint. Therefore, with Imus able to pull away in the third quarter, doon nagsimula eh.
Well, yun yung what could have been. Pero what is for Imus naman, 5 guys scoring in double figures.
Yes, 5 guys scoring double figures. And if you're the coach, you love what you're seeing.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapag...
87-74. You're watching Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL presented by Atlantis 88. And that is yung ating one of the key players, Imus Jericho Abrantes. Another dominating performance, 11 points, 13 rebounds. Not far off from his average of 16.5 points and 10.8 rebounds with this time, at least in this game, more rebounds than points.
Well, ang maganda sa ball game na to, no? Hindi kinailangan masyado yung heavy scoring to ni Jericho because of the involvement ng kanyang mga teammates. But here, one guy who needs to be more involved in the offense of Quezon. That's Mark Malabanan.
87-76 and Malabanan with 6 points and 3 rebounds. Sayangala with 3 fouls. A lot of fouls called on Quezon Junior Huskers. Actually, parang patas lang yung dito. 21 fouls for Imus, 20 for Quezon. It's just mas malaki lang impact whenever the guys from Imus are able to. Because they have six more free throw attempts than Quezon.
But one glaring number talaga na nakikita natin ngayon is the rebounding and second chance points. Itong Imus is plus 14 on the rebounds and also 26 against 8 sa second chance points. So,
grabe,
it's a huge disparity.
Bench points 27-19, fast break points all pointing towards Imus. 9 seconds na lang para sa Quezon Junior Huskers. Denzel Ong to inbound, finding Joaquin. Ludovice has that in his bag, but this time medyo napalakas lang. And that's the end of our game. With the Imus AJA Ballers winning 88-76 over the Quezon Junior Huskers. Imus just dominating the second half. Move of the game. That is, nagsimula yan sa kamay ni Sal Andre Man for that alley-oop layup shot that we saw a while ago, I think in the third quarter. And those are just one of the many highlights that fall under the Imus AJA Ballers, who gets win number 3 after 5 games. Mamaya at maya, papakita namin sa inyo yung player of the game na pinili namin para sa winning team. Going back to the stats here, the field goal percentage at an even 45%. The three-pointers, same as well, 6 for 20 para sa Imus, 6 rin para sa Quezon. Patas talaga doon. Nagkalabanan na talaga sa second chance opportunities. Dahil sa Imus, they have 48 rebounds compared to the how many rebounds para dito sa Quezon? 34, 14 rebound advantage. So ngayon, we're just waiting here for Coach
I am with the Atlantis 88 best player of the game, Jericho Abrantes. Jericho, you scored 11 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Jericho, what was going on to your mind? Ano yung naiisip mo all throughout this ball game?
Wala po, focus lang po ako palagi. Kanina pong first up hanggang second up ang halat po ng laro ko. Ginawa ko po, dumapensa lang po ako ng dumapensa hanggang sa makabawi po ako sa laro ko.
Kanino mo dinidedicate itong magandang performance mo?
Dinidedicate ko po ito sa mga sumusuporta sa akin at saka sa pamilya ko po na palagi sumusuporta sa akin at handa po magsakripisyo para lang po sa pangarap ko.
So once again, that's Jericho Abrantes, our Atlantis 88 player of the game. Hirap mag-best player, daming tama.
Thank you for that, Coach Melo. And what a game that you have witnessed so far here between the Imus AJA Ballers up against the Quezon Junior Huskers. It was a tightly contested first half with no one from the crowd predicting what's gonna happen because of that guy that you see on your screens, Joaquin Ludovice, having a 28-point game debut. dito sa ating labanan sa loob ng Montano Hall Gymnasium. And that is we wrap up another live coverage for the 1600 division with Imus AJA Ballers winning 88-76 of the Quezon Junior Huskers. Our next game will be the 14 and under division matchup between the same cities. This is the last game. The next one is the last game. On behalf of Coach Melo Navarro, this has been Nico Rocha, and this is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.